So in this video, I'll be talking about design resources. So the advice I got from almost everywhere I applied was to show your process. Be proud of your design spectacles and show those off, but also make sure they have some substantive thought behind them. That way you can really talk about them in your interview. So I'm going to show you some not easy, but doable at-home projects to build up a design portfolio. So this is one that I personally did. It's called a Cornell box. So Joseph Cornell was a 20th century artist who made little scenes inside of old jewelry boxes. And I found this to be a really great way to show my design because it's a 3D element. And I also did it based on a song, so it was rooting back to a piece of media, which is what we do in theater. We design based off of a play, a piece of media that already exists. So I started by pulling research images and putting a vision board together, that way they could really see what my goal was, and then I put sketches in. I showed the first iteration, the second iteration, and I also wrote a design statement to go with that. And be sure to include the process of this. Colleges really want to see how you work, and you should be able to talk about how you work. This is a really great way to do that. Another project I did was actually for a history final in high school, but I did costume sketches. So I found a free PDF play online. I did Color Struck by Zora Neale Hurston. And I wrote research about it, and I showed and I cited my evidence to show that I did the historical research for how people in this area would dress. And then I did some sketches for it. I also wrote another statement for it on what my design process for this was. So even though I am not a costume maker, I did not have a sewing machine, I could not put the whole garment together, by showing the sketches, I was still showing how my brain worked in the design way.